Hey guys, welcome back to Farming Simulator 17 with me, BradM73, as we kind of continue a little bit after where I think I left off in the last episode, considering I can never remember, because what would be the point of remembering? Don't hit the tree. So we've got field 14, which I think is the only field that we have left to plant with oilseed radishes for the cover crop. And I'm going to take this guy over and just drop off this seeder. But the next thing I want to do is I want to get the sprayers, because I'm going to need them for field 13. After the next growth stage of the oilseed radish that we just planted. Let's see here. We are... Well, so let me get this connected. I want to take a look really quick at, like, all of our prices and stuff. Alright. Okay, so that's what... Okay. Whoops. What am I doing? There. And we'll just drive these guys up to the pigs. We're going to drop the front tank off really quickly so that we can put the bucket scoop on. And we're just going to give the pigs a couple scoops of sugar beets because they kind of need it right now. So we're going to do that really quick, and as soon as field 14 is finished, we'll be able to fast forward time and, you know, get on till morning, so that we can actually kind of see what what I'm doing, or I can see what I'm doing for that matter. And I'll just kind of maybe set it out in the road here so I don't have to go too far out of my way to get it. Okay, we're going to switch over to the forks. Disconnect those. And go and get a couple scoops of sugar beets. So, we're almost out of sugar beets, so I really need to do a sugar beet harvest. That'll probably be... Well, yeah, we're going to do it. We're going to plant sugar beets, I think, on field 15 like we used to do. It's been a while since I've had to actually harvest any sugar beets, because, you know, the pigs don't use a lot of them. So, that's good that they don't, you know, because sugar beets are kind of a pain in the butt to harvest. And don't lie, tell the truth, they are, because you need a lot of... We don't need a lot of equipment, you just need expensive equipment if you want to do it quickly. And then, you know, the not so expensive equipment is just painfully slow. So I think probably 2 scoops of this is going to be just fine. There we go. Did the, no, the other tractor is still seeding field 14. Let's look at the animals really quick. And he is up in the green for sugar beets. So that makes me happy. So we're going to go and drop the bucket off. And we'll pick up the pallet fork again, because you never know when you're going to need a pallet fork. Just raise that up enough so that I can get the front tank on here. And I'm just going to lower it a little bit so that it's not, I don't know. It looks alright, I guess. No, it doesn't. It looks cray-cray. Alright, so I'm gonna unfold this guy here, if I can. No, I don't want to hire a worker. We're gonna probably need to be right around here, because if we look at the map, and I'll zoom in up here, we go to soil composition. I want to be able to spray kind of down here. I think we're way too far to the right. Probably more like this. Yeah, I think more like that'll be good. Where is the big boss? And since all the fields seeded? Yes, they are. And so we're gonna go down and pick up the cultivator. While I'm doing that, we'll speed up time and hope for the best. Wah. Bye-bye, money. I'm just gonna kind of go right across this field. And we're just gonna connect this guy up. Okay. And we're gonna get him ready to do the cultivating up on field 13, and then we'll just kind of come across all the different fields, and looks like that is the first growth stage already. Well, let's keep on keeping on. Basically, I just want to kind of fast forward until you know, we get to daylight. I think that'll be good. No cars coming. Okay, so we've got... Well, actually, we can go ahead and start spraying since the crop is out. I'm just going to hire the worker here, and hopefully there's not a gap right there. And is there? Oh, it's so close, but yeah, I think that's fine. That's just going to be just fine. And ooh, look at this. Denton Bakery is going to hit $1,000. We're going to want to keep an eye on that, I think. A close eye on that. Wow, it's okay. It's continuing to go up. And then I'm going to take this guy over and get the big seeder. Look at that. 69.71. Like I just have this feeling that the bottom's going to fall out. of this. 6, 7, 88, 89. Yeah, see, now it's not... Okay, let's slow down time, because now it's not moving so quickly. And I'm going to grab the tipper, and we're going to take advantage of that price. Because that's a pretty darn good price for the soybeans. And do I have a courseplay route? I do not. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're gonna say load at start course recording here. I am gonna start loading the soybeans in here, and meanwhile I can get him started. Okay, and as soon as he is finished loading the soybeans, we can head out, because we are course recording. There we go. Alright, so you do have to be kind of careful. You want to get the first waypoint there. Second waypoint is going to be like over here. Okay, there's the second waypoint. So we should be pretty good for the rest of the trip. And we'll just head down and we'll sell this load. And then we'll be able to revive the course. Well, not revive it, but we'll be able to... you know, replay the same course with a different tractor if we want, or with this one again. We've got 100,000 canola, or I'm sorry, soybeans. So we're gonna have to make 3 trips, regardless. And I want to make sure that we do that. Going to be kind of tough if we ever redo this course with a big truck, like a semi or something. So we should get probably around 50,000 for this. So we got $1,089 for all this. Okay, 51,218. That's pretty darn good. And we'll just go out here to the second lane and continue back home. And what, you know, I'll name the route something like, you know, grain to Denton Bakery or Denton. You know, something where it's going to be recognizable, and I'm not going to wonder, you know, I'm not going to have to wonder what it is. Come on. Wow, my Mac volume is really turned up. I was watching the SpaceX launch today on my Mac, and the volume was like really low, so I turned it up so that I could actually hear the rocket launch and hear what the launch coordinators were saying. So that's pretty cool. All right, so we're going to stop this course. I'm going to save it. And then I'm going to name it Grain to Denton Bakery. Oh, cool. And then here is where we choose the grain, and then we're just going to say go. and he should load up automatically. So look at that. See how much the prices come down? We're already down to 1,016. So now we're going to get a lot closer to 47,000 off the next load. So it's kind of one of those unfortunate things. That's just kind of how it goes, I guess. And again, we're gonna have to take the time to make this guy drive across the east side of the field there. And okay, the other thing I want to do is I need to look back at the map, and I need to consider which fields I'm going to need to spray on. Now, we're going to end up doing the remaining part of field 13, but what the heck is this? Is that the... Why is the train flashing? Since when? Oh, am I on the train? Oh, I'm on the train. I'm like, what? So we're going to basically need to spray 19, 20, and 24. We're not going to need to spray 22 because we're going to be planting canola there. It's going to get the benefit of both the cultivation of the oilseed radish as well as the fertilization from the cedar. So, yeah, that's not going to be a problem at all. I mean, I guess I could take this little guy to do it, but... Okay, so he's gonna drop off the next... Uh-oh. So, here's how, you know, course play can make mistakes. So we're just gonna start the course. What is the price? Wait, the price is going back up again. What was that? The price going back up? It is going up. So I think I might just kind of hang back a little bit and let him do his thing. Maybe that price will kind of sneak back up a little bit. All right, so we want to get this guy off. We're gonna spray this corner up here really quick, which I think will be all we're gonna need to do. And now we're gonna want to drive down to field 19. All right, how is that price going? It is going back up again. I cannot believe it. If we can take that back up to, you know, let's see, 29, 30. I mean, if that's going to go back up even to, I don't know, the higher the better. That's all I got to say. I'm just going to drive through my neighbor's field because I don't like him and I don't like this field. I'm so mean. I'm not really mean. I just act mean on my YouTube channel. Yeah, that's the ticket. Alright, so what are we up to? 39, 40. Man, it is going up, but it's so slow. And, like, I kind of don't want... I'll tell you what, we're just going to drive the course. I mean, I'll take 1,041. Hey, no! What are you doing? There we go. So we're going to drive the course nearest waypoint and just hope for the best. So we've got 168,000. Now, if I were to buy, I'm not going to buy that one. Want one of the bigger Deutz fars. I could even go with the Fent, but I think before I go with the Fent, I'm going to go with the Series 9. And so we're going to need $265,500. That's only like $100,000 that we need to lease, or that we need to get out of the bank. So I forgot the key for that. So let's borrow $100,000, and just for good measure, I'm going to borrow another $5,000. Okay. Oh, and let's see what the price dropped to. So now it's down to 968. So I might actually want to kind of keep. You don't own this field. Yes, I do. What in the world? I don't know what happened there. Let's see what happened there. Anything? I don't see anything. Now, I know what Courseplay is going to want to do, unless he's stuck. He looks like he's not moving. I'm just going to fast forward time. I want to see if I can get that up to like... Oh, silo's empty. I want to see if I can get that price maybe back up to 1,000. Ooh, look at that. Is it going up? It is going up a little bit. What are we up to? 974. It's not terrible. Okay, so this guy's going to be all ready to go, and I think, I think I'll go ahead and sell the rest of the. Oh, let's just get this guy spraying over on field 24. Is it? Yep. Because we're gonna. He's almost empty. We're gonna have to take him to the farm store to load up on liquid fertilizer, so that's gonna need to happen pretty soon. And just gonna say drive now. You know, we'll get almost $6,000 for this last little bit. In the meantime, I do want to buy a new tractor because it's been far too long. Wheel setup, standard wheel weights, wide tire. Ooh, I want wide tires and twin. I want the wide tires. So there's the price, and let's see, we got 336 horsepower. We just bought a new tractor. Here we are, guys. This is the 9340 TTV. I just love the way this thing looks on the front. It is really awesome. We've got a little jump seat in here. And look at how colorful, like, all the gauges are. It looks totally futuristic, like something out of Star Trek. And it's pretty fast. 40, look at this, 40 miles per hour. I'll take it. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drive him up to the farm, and we're going to pick up one of the seeders. And I'll put him to work on field number 22. And the black edition is slipping again. Well, let's yeah, let's get him unslipping. Probably should have gone a little bit wider on that turn. Alright, so we got $5,800 for that. So, now we have to plant more soybeans as well. Alright, here we go. Okay, so now the helper eye is empty. Whoop. Yeah. I just love this tractor. I think it is so cool. And it's fast. I think I'm definitely going to have him on tipper duty. We kind of need a front weight on him though. For tipper duty, I think a front weight will really come in handy. All right, so what do we got? Let me see if this one's any fuller. Yeah, definitely is. Alright, so we're gonna set this one for canola. Wow, he got back to the barn really quick. Or the silo, I mean. Man, this guy's quick. And hire him, and off we go. Okay, so now we stop the driver. I'm just going to pull forward a little bit and drop that off. And then we'll remove this course, just so that we don't have any more problems down the road. And, I think now we just need to drive this tractor. We're going to drive him up. We're going to pick up the big seeder and get him started on field 13 because we need to get seeding done. Okay, and it's right over here. And it's set up for sunflowers already, and he's all ready to go. We got the whole field to ourselves. We got the whole field to ourselves. Okay, I'll stop singing. All right, so there he goes. We are going to jump in this guy, and then we'll take this up, we'll get him cultivating on field 14, and then we will take the sprayer on over to the dealer to get more, I was going to say more spray, but that wouldn't make sense. More of the liquid fertilizer. I mean, I feel like I haven't had this Big Bud that long, and it's like already more than halfway out of fuel. I mean, wow. That's pretty crazy. Okay. Hire the worker. And get her done. Alright. Alright, so off to the store we go. I think we're going to have to buy two... Whoops. I think we're going to have to buy two... Why is the frame rate dropping? I think it has something to do with the scripting of when these parts move or something. That's the only thing. I'm like locked at 54 or 57 frames per second. Now I do have more vehicles working than I normally would, but I shouldn't be getting this low of a frame rate in this game. Oh, now it's back to 60. Let's see here. A lot of people, if you notice at the top, I just turned on my frame rate counter. Hopefully you guys can see that. If I unlock it, you can see that generally I'm getting probably up in the 80s. Now, if I'm not recording, and recording does take a lot of processing power, if I'm not recording, I typically get a much higher FPS. I mean, I'm at least in the 120s. And I probably dip down to around $100 only in certain occasions. So, yeah. Alright. So we're going to go and buy 2 pallets of this. That's going to be how much it takes to fill up. Oh, that was nice. I'll just switch to the back tank. And we'll top the rest off with the rest of whatever's in this tank. And back to the field we go. Watch out, guys! I do want to come up to field 22. I've got a little issue here, which is right up in this top corner where this bare spot is, and I guess I forgot to plant oilseed radish here. So what I'm gonna do, uh-oh, he's gonna turn around and clobber me. I'm just gonna spray this part down really quick. Just gonna take a second. And there we go. And back over to field 24. Field 13 looks like he's about halfway finished. Field 12 looks like he's probably going to be pretty close to being done. And we just have 2 more fields to spray, and we'll be done with the spraying of the spray. Somewhere like right around here somewhere. Should be good. And alright, he is doing great. He is doing great. We're gonna have a little bit of cleanup to do. But man, it's like, you know, how quickly you can get all these fields seeded now is just going to be amazing. Especially with the new tractor. Now, I probably should take the old case tractor and sell that, because we do not need that. We shouldn't need that anymore at all, period. And then as soon as I sell it, I'll be like, oh man, I shouldn't have sold that. It always happens like that, doesn't it? You sell it and you're like, dope. Okay. All right, off to field 14. Yes, 14. Okay. Go, go, go. Oh, where'd my pen go? Pen go, pen go, pen go, where did it go? I was gonna write something down really quick because I just remembered I needed to do something later, and now my pen is gone. Where in the monkey is my pen? I don't know where it went. Oh, start nuggets. Oh well, I guess I'll have to remember the old-fashioned way with my brain. I'll totally forget it. oh yeah. Fire him really quick. Oh man, I love this tractor. Okay, in the comments, I want you guys to tell me one thing. Why is the tank blue on the Deutz Far? Tell me what the tank is for and why it's blue. We'll do some fact-finding trivia for you guys. How's that? You guys are gonna be like, man, this is the worst. I can't find it. You know, I don't know. Hopefully you will, though. But you gotta tell me why the tank is blue and what it's used for. Post it in the comments. And I was like, maybe I'll give something away, and then I'm like, I don't really have anything to give away. I give away my everlasting gratitude that you watch my videos. How's that? And then everybody's like, totally not worth it. We're not going to write it down. How's my piggies? How many piggies do we got? So 249, that's pretty good. By tomorrow in game, we'll have a lot more than that. I promise you. Okay, let's... He always stops because of the trees over there, so I'm gonna just back him up a little bit. Just so that I can finish this field off. Okay, let's bring it forward. Let's reset for corn. There we go. And then we'll put them right to work on field 14. Or no, 12. This is field 12. I always get fields 12 and 14 mixed up, kind of. Not really, but sometimes. Sometimes. And hired. All right, perfect. All right, let's finish this one off. Then we'll head up to field 15, 19, 22, and you know, onward. Come on now, lift them up. I'm so glad I got like another good tractor. Okay. And I almost want to do this field manually because I know I'm gonna have to come back and do clean it up anyway. We'll just kind of hang with this tractor for a bit. Let's see, how is field 23 is probably going to be pretty close to being finished. He's going to stop right here. So I'll take over for the hired worker. I love this. I love these wide cultivators. Look at this. I'm just going to do the rest of it manually. How's that? I can't wait until I can get the big gigantic seeder. That thing is going to be flippin' awesome. Guaranteed. Okay. Come on, you can do it. Go, go, go. Okay. Uh-oh. I don't think we'll get in any trouble here. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, oh, oh. Alright. Let's do it again. No. Oh my gosh. This is a complete disaster. Oh gosh. Horrible. Well, I'm gonna have to turn around anyway, so might as well not worry about it too much. Whoa. Okay, come on, pull. See if we had the big big bud, the big bud, the big bud. We wouldn't have to worry about pulling this thing up the hill more slowly. It just pretty much goes full speed all the time, I think. Alright. So while that's folding up, let's go back and look at the fertilization map. We do have a little bit to go. Wait. I don't know why this... No way. He actually properly fertilized the whole rest of that, or seeded the whole rest of that field. No way. And he didn't even get stuck on the trees. I am impressed with the Deutz, you guys. Probably has nothing to do with that, but what the heck's with these little horseshoe things? Look at this. I've never noticed like these 3 horseshoes. It's like the 3 horseshoes. Now I'm gonna see it all the time. See, there they are again. Beep boop. It's like a repeating texture in the map, but now that I see it, every time I see it, it's gonna be like the 3 horseshoes. All right, okay, he's finished. So we'll do these 2 fields in corn. He's gonna do his thing there. Wrapping a hand back. Okay, wait a second. Let's get the big What the heck? I thought I folded this up. I guess not. This thing is awesome. I can't wait to get the big bud. The big bud. Big bud. Like we kind of have to get a big bud for field 26. I'm just gonna say. Alright, so let's get him back down to the field because we missed a couple spots to fertilize. Most notably, the top little corner here. You probably see, like, right there where it did not fertilize. Through no fault of my own. Just gonna point that out right now. No, it's totally my fault. And I think I see a little, yeah. Right here. I get it? I didn't get the... Now I should have gotten it. I still didn't get it. What the monkey? Now I got it. Okay, cool. So what I'm going to do in the meantime, though, is I'm going to leave the sprayer up here because I want to, you know, there's just a little bit on here, but I mean, it'll probably be maybe 100 or something canola, and you know, we'll get a little bit of an extra bonus for that. So I'm going to take it. I want to take that bonus. And let's see, front weights. I kind of feel like the Agco 1100. We get different colors for it. That's kind of cool. I'll just choose gray because yes. And we'll see what the, you know, initial performance is. Is Helper I going to be finished? That should be the big bud. Well, let's just drive this guy up really quick. We'll pick up the front weight, then we'll transition back down. Ooh, I could probably buy a pallet of seed as well. Not that I need it right now, but I might be, you know, I'm up here. Might as well just kind of get a little bit. No. There we go. And come on now, you totally know you want to fill this up. It's making me look bad. Let's try from the other side. You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Helper A has completed their task, which is, I don't know, which is doing something. Oh, it should be on field 14, yes. Right here. Now we're going to transition over to sugar beets. And, and we'll plant those on field 15. It's going to be so weird doing sugar beets again. It's been like a couple months. I'm kind of afraid to... I'm not sure if I remember how to do them or not. Of course I do. Who do you think you guys are dealing with? An amateur here? Of course you're dealing with an amateur. I mean, gosh. Think I was a pro at this stuff? And we'll just start cultivating here on field 24. Just these two fields to cultivate, and we'll be all set. And this is probably going to be the procedure that we're going to have to do for doing like corn or sunflowers or sugar beets, though I don't think I'm going to be really doing too many sugar beets. The reason for that is if we go and we look at the large sowers, the largest sowing machines, we've got the Condor, even the Lemkin. Now, if we look at the Horsch, this is the largest one that does sunflowers, corn, and sugar beets that will do both seed and fertilizer, and you can actually see that the width is only 9 meters. If we go up to the Amazon, it's 15 meters, but again, you know, just standard fruit types. We go up to the Terminator, which is part of the Big Bud Pack, standard fruit types, and it's only slightly wider at 18 meters than the Condor. And it requires the extra grain tank. Very nice seeder. And this one also basically acts as a cultivator as well, so you don't have to cultivate. Now, the Great Plains does all the fruit types, but it doesn't cultivate and it doesn't fertilize, but it does all the fruit types, and it's 18.2 meters wide, so it's pretty darn wide. And then if we go to the Seed Hawk, it's 25 meters wide, but it does, you know, the main non-corn, I guess the standard fruit types, minus corn, sugar beets, and sunflowers. So really, I mean, the Great Plains is the go-to guy for laying down sugar beets. And I'm not talking about rap either. Like, yo, lay me down a good sugar beet. Okay, never mind. Got a little bit out of control there. Nope, turn that off, raise that up, fold it in. Helper C has completed their task. Wait, was this Helper C? Yes, Helper F is the other guy. Shoot, how much time do I have left? We've got a few minutes left. So sugar beets, and we're going to go back to sunflowers for the rest of these 3 fields. And this guy is making me look bad again. So we'll finish this off while I get ready to say my goodbyes. Guys, don't forget to let me know what the blue tank is and what it's for on the Deutz FAR. Do not forget to write that in the comments. As always, do not forget to like the video. Even if you dislike it, heck, dislike it this time for all I know. People will be like, why so many dislikes? And people will maybe watch it more. No, I always appreciate when you guys like the videos. It does help me out tremendously. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe for this and many more videos. I will pretty much finish up everything else off camera. When we come back, I'm going to kind of see if I can find any jobs to do, something that'll give us, you know, an extra $40,000 or $50,000 maybe. I don't know. We'll figure that out. But I do want to be purchasing Field 26 in the next 2 to 3 episodes, if not the next episode, because that would be awesome. But yeah, you just never know. You just never know with Field 26, guys. Well, that is going to be it for Farming Simulator 17 today. Thanks so much again for watching and hanging out. And I will see you back very soon for more Farming Simulator 17. I'm Brad M73. We'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.